I was cyberbullied, stalked, harassed, called names, invited to fights, all over my simple hobby, my love of music on vinyl. I launched this channel, Old Music on Vinyl 1, in 2010 when I was 11 years old. Now, my parents supervised me because I didn't know about the dangers that lurked online, but my parents sure did. I was homeschooled, so thankfully there was at least one parent there to guide me and monitor my activity at all times. Now, 2010, good times. 2010 to 2013. That was when I was at the peak of growing this channel. And it was because of all I did, all the people I interacted with, that my videos have united millions. The hobby of music on vinyl, and especially that rich sound, it's brought millions of music listeners together. And I'm thoroughly grateful for your support. But there have been bad apples. There have been creeps. And for every hobby, I can guarantee you that there is someone who is going to kill your joy. This is a real example of cyberbullying. There are people who are trying to exploit my innocence, harass me, insult me, tell me cryptic things that I didn't understand or make sense of, create division, invite me to fights, taunt me just over my taste in music, call me the most horrible names just over my profile icon. Tell me I am such a cruel, terrible person just for starting videos with a title card and putting a little whack sound. And I can understand that gets a little annoying after a while, which is why I stopped including that title card over videos. But if you can believe that, people are still saying the most terrible, disgusting things about me for that title card. Now, if my parents weren't there to supervise me, I could have fallen for some nasty traps. Cyberbullying is real. I mean, teenagers have committed suicide. The most ambitious, hardworking, and strongest-willed teenagers have committed suicide just because they were tricked into giving money, being scammed, and then being told to take their own life. It was my parents who personally helped me respond to comments, de-escalate conflict, and make sure I was totally safe and peachy online. And I could afford that luxury partially because, again, I was homeschooled. I could have one parent to guide me and protect me at all times. God bless Mom and Dad, my beacons of light. Now that was 2010 to 2013. Unfortunately, cyberbullying is a lot worse. Fast forward 13 years later, and we have TikTok. We have dangerous trends. We have DMing on Instagram and social media. People's lives have been lost just because innocent children fall prey to these things. And this is me, Ryan Alexander at Old Music on Vinyl 1. If you're a parent, I'm giving you a PSA to keep your children safe online. Especially if they're getting into a specialized hobby like this. Collecting vinyl records, getting into the sound of them, discovering artists, discovering music. As joyful as it is, people are willing to start wars over it. It is difficult. I gotta say, it is difficult to keep up with all the nonsense that is out there in social media today. Now, professionally, for myself, in the years since I have been most active in this channel, I've gone into business professionally with the help of my dad as a digital marketer, and I am in a partnership with a cybersecurity company. Now, This is an invitation. It's up to you whether you want to come or not, but I did want to make you aware of this. On this Thursday, September 14th, 2023, my partners at AIO Integrations, they are running a live webinar on tools you can use to combat the threat of cyberbullying. I guarantee at some point that your children, if you're a parent, your children, or if you're a kid, you are going to face the same threats that I did in 2010 to 2013. And as a parent, if you're not responsible for that, there's a very easy way to learn how to do that and enforce those boundaries around the home. In this webinar, Robert, my friend and partner, he's going to teach you how to enforce boundaries. Easy online tools that you can use to monitor and regulate your children's usage of the internet and make sure that they can explore their hobbies as safely as they can while enjoying as much freedom as they can to pursue their passion. I know, because my parents, my channel is diverse as it is in music because my parents, they let me explore whatever I wanted. And yet it was because of their protection that I'm still standing, just like the Elton John song. Again, this is just an invitation. I wanted to make you aware of this. If you want to join this live webinar, check out the link in the description or the pinned comment. They are giving away 20 free copies of their cybersecurity software, which helps you avoid such things as drive-by downloads, which my computer was at one point victimized by. Believe it or not, you could pick up the nastiest things just by visiting pages on the internet. And your child's private information could get hacked. I'm not joking. All right? So that's my little PSA and rant today, giving you a little bit of insight into my life as a YouTuber. Moving forward, I'm going to be posting more vinyl music needle drops as well as informational videos on how to enhance your vinyl listening experience and more stories from my life like this. If you want to learn about such things, please, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out. It means the world to me. This is Ryan Alexander of Old Music on Vinyl 1, signing off. And thank you so much for being one of the 7,000 who have supported me as subscribers over the years, and one of the millions who have watched and continue to watch and enjoy my music videos. See you on the other side, and hopefully you'll get to join me on the webinar.